Well, while we are still recovering from the shock that the Indian cricket team has dealt on us, let's switch our focus to something a little more interesting. Looking for a bright spot in the Asian Games, which is underway in Jakarta on till the 2nd of September. We have a huge contingent going there. 572 athletes, forget the rest of the officials, that's 800 plus. But the question that we are asking today is, where is India going to be on the medal tally? I have an interesting panel with me. I've got Mihir Vasavda from the Indian Express. He is the principal sports correspondent there. He does a lot of writing. I just read your story on hockey that you did today. So we're going to have some great analysis from you. We also have Anant Francis, who's been a sports expert for very many years, been part of India Today and NewsX as well. Gentlemen, thank you so much for coming to the studio. Let's begin this analysis. Just for the benefit of our viewers, we're breaking this down. Right. We're going to do an Asian Games medal tally overall. And an India medal tally 2018. Right. Let's start with the Asian Games medal tally overall. Mihir, we are currently at number 6. Can we move ahead of number 6?
No, we can't.
Certain about that?
Certain about that.
Well, let's get some more detailing out here. If you can have that up on the screen. We are 1 gold medal behind Kazakhstan and we are a couple of gold medals ahead of Thailand. Anant, what do you think? You think we can beat Kazakhstan, technically meaning getting 1 more gold medal than what Kazakhstan can get for us to move from number 6 to number 5 in the overall Asian Games medal tally?
Well, we have to be a real optimist if we have to. We can only do it in state television studios. As far as getting it on the field is concerned or in the arena is concerned, I think it doesn't look
impossible.
Impossible is one word that exists in dictionaries. In real life, impossible can be possible. We've seen it many times in sport, but it's going to be difficult.
It's going to be very difficult. So, yes. Mihir, that means even if we were to get, okay, so Thailand is not going to beat us on the ranking list. Thailand stands at 121 gold medals and we are at 139. There's no way that Thailand is going to get so much for us to slip down on the overall Asian Games.
Unless we end up winning 0 gold medals and they have a crazy games.
No, but even if we land up, let's say, winning 0 gold medals, which is not going to happen for sure. It's just a hypothetical analysis. Let's assume we get 0. Thailand still has to get what, about 18 gold medals.
Exactly. So they need to have a really crazy game. Which, so I mean, that's extremely hypothetical.
So the conclusion here. Overall Asian Games medal tally, India remains where it is. That is, it is at number 6 and that is not going to change. So let's switch focus now. Let's go to what's going to happen in 2018. Right. Before that, let's just check how we were doing in 2006, 2010 and 2014. If you can have that up on the screen. Mihir, 2006, we were ranked number 8 with 10 gold medals. And then 2010 was our best ever performance. 14 gold medals, ranked 6, and 2014 again came down. We got 11 gold medals and we were again back at number 8. What do you think was responsible for our 2010 performance?
2000, obviously the safest guess here is all the investment that had gone into 2010 Commonwealth Games. A lot of money was spent in preparation. That momentum carried on to Asian Games because both were held very close to each other, I think a month of each other.
Yeah. So, I remember covering that from Guangzhou.
So that factor carried on till Asian Games and I'd say until London Olympics.
That was it.
That was it. We stagnated and when we should have make that next push, we stagnated and we were on a free fall and we are still continuing to fall.
So that 2010 performance was like a golden spot for us. Anant, we've never hit number 14 in very many years. We were just looking at the overall India tally at the Asian Games. I think it was 1952 or something that we did 15 gold. And 14 was the best after that. So was it progression or what do you call it when you look at it all these years?
Well, the worst part and the worst story is that it's a repeat of, history keeps repeating itself. Every games that comes, we see some story or the other which should not be there. For example, when the Rio Games were on, just before the Rio Games, we had that nursing versus Sushil saga. Now, this is hurting Indian sport.
So what you're saying is the politics which is doing its bit on the medal tally.
It has a huge say,
I would say.
Yes,
huge impact. Okay. So let's get to the exact 2018 predictions. I'm sure this is very important and viewers would be looking forward to this. Let's break this sport by sport. Mihir, let's start with athletics. Now, 2010 was our best performance and we had this surge of medals in the athletics, 5 gold medals coming our way. And we've been hearing many names after that. We've the Duti Chand and Hima Das. What do you think is going to happen this time?
At best 2.
That's
2 gold medals.
and where do you see that coming from?
I put a safe bet on the relay team, the women's relay team.
That's
4 by 400.
a quintessential gold medal.
And it'll be very disappointing if we don't defend that.
So you're saying 4 by 400 meters, we are short of 1 gold.
We are short of 1 gold, and
the
then
second one?
I'd say Neeraj Chopra, for the simple reason that he's been on good form this year.
He's leading the contingent. By
He's
the way,
leading
this
the
time at
contingent.
opening
He's the
ceremony.
flag bearer at the opening ceremony, and he's had a very good year.
So
I
you
mean,
think
not
he-
counting the Commonwealth Games gold, that's not the only factor. But if you look at his throws, he's been consistently around the 85 to 87 mark.
So you
and
see
if he
him
has
getting a
a good
gold.
day, yeah, he should.
Anant, you going to add to that tally or going to leave
Yes,
it at 2?
I am a bit more optimistic. I'd say we should get at least 4.
And how would you say
4
that?
into 400 is a strong
Yes,
point
that
for
he's counted,
ladies.
yes.
It's been there since 1984 when we entered the final of the Los Angeles Games.
Give me the third and the fourth one,
Now,
Anant.
I'm not too sure about Neeraj Chopra, but momentum is with him. Therefore, he should pull through
That's
all
two.
That's two. Similarly with Hima Das, she's in good form. She's a novice,
But this is
she
her first
she
Asian
does
Games.
not have the fear of losing. That's the beauty about young players.
Can that give her a gold?
It can definitely give her
Okay,
a
you're saying
gold.
Hima Das is a possibility considering the form that she's in. Who's the fourth one? Anant, very quickly.
Fourth is either 400 meters for men or 800 meters for men. We've been traditionally we have done well in the past, and I'm expecting Anas or Jinsin to pull us
2 more
through.
gold medals there. So you're
Yes.
saying 2
Two.
and you're saying 4.
Four.
So on an extremely good day, we can land up getting 4. That's the max. We're still not hitting the 2010 medal tally of 5. I mean, those were good days.
That's not happening.
Okay, let's move to the next sport, Kabaddi, which has quintessentially been our sport, but we do see some changes happening now. Mihir, what's your take on the men's team?
Both gold medals.
Both gold medals for certain.
For certain.
Anant.
I'm definitely about the girls, but I would be careful predicting the men's winning it.
Are you scared about Iran?
I'm very quite. I'm not scared. I'm a bit careful.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
they've come so close, and they've come close quite a few times. Surely they'll do their homework this time.
Yeah, Mihir, that's a point, right? Iran
They
is...
have been, and at the last Asian Games, they did really give us a tough fight.
Yeah.
But again, I don't see. I mean,
I think
our
we're really,
kabaddi
very
players have
comfortable.
been exposed
you
to a lot of
think all
pressure
those politics
situations.
within the federation has not really affected
Doesn't
them?
affect them.
I mean, the High Court has said they're going to come and again explain their performance in terms of matches again if
No,
they
High
want
Court,
any state
obviously,
awards.
I mean, they have their own way of looking
Looking
at
at
sport.
things. So we're putting
Yeah.
2 gold medals for Kabaddi, 1 in the men's team and 1
Yeah.
in the women's team. Let's move on to squash. We did win a team medal last time, but I was just reading in today's paper, the squash team is a little disappointed because of the coach not being available there. How much do you think is going to affect the mindset of the team?
I'm expecting a medal from the ladies doubles.
The ladies doubles.
Yes, because both our players are very experienced.
We're talking about Deepika Palikal?
Yes, and Joshna.
Okay.
So I expect them
Are
to.
you expecting a gold, Anant?
I'm almost there. You
You're
can-
almost there.
Yes, if you put a gun to my head, I'll say yes.
We're not putting a gun to your head, but we want that gold on the medal tally. It's
Kindly
almost
do,
there. Mihir,
because-
Mihir,
No, not the women's doubles for sure.
but are you seeing a
Mixed doubles, narrow possibility, but I'd not go with it. I'd
the
not
team?
say.
There is a team event as well,
There
which we
is,
won the gold medal last time.
but
Yes,
I
we
don't
can't
really-
defend the team medal.
I don't think so. No, I mean the coach not being there, and there have been very serious repercussions of it. The coach leaving the camp midway, the squash players. I mean, when you talk about a high court intervention in kabaddi as a distraction.
Yeah, but you didn't say
this
that
is
was a
much-
distraction. You didn't say
this
that
is-
was a distraction.
No. I mean, I'm saying if you were arguing about that,
Yeah,
this
this
has
is
a more
even more.
direct consequence on the team.
You think that might be the reason for us not to be able to defend our gold medal?
Coach, yes,
The coach,
Yeah.
the foreign coach who's not been allowed to go there.
just the coach. I mean,
Okay.
doesn't matter if it's a foreign or a national coach.
So
but
you are not feeling great about squash having a gold medal this
No.
time, but you think there is a possibility of
There's a
one
possibility.
on a good day. Okay, let's move on to another major sport, which is shooting, which has been India's pride for very many years, but then things seem to have changed terribly. Many of those events have been dropped Mihir? How much that has affected?
I don't see any gold medals coming for the simple reason that out of the 9 medals overall we won in 2014 in shooting.
One came from gold.
One was
came
gold,
from gold. Yeah.
and the 7 events of those are scrapped this time.
But that doesn't matter to the gold tally.
It doesn't matter the gold tally, but overall the shooting medals tally does really matter.
And
it affects a lot.
There are 20 medals up for grabs in shooting, and Mihir, what you're saying is?
0.
That is really, really disappointing. And what are you saying?
I would say 1 or 2, and I'm pinning my hopes on the ladies.
Manu Bhakar, Hina Sidhu?
I am first more optimistic about Shreyasi Singh. I think she's on the upswing. She has the momentum. On a good day, we know how shooting works. On a good day, she might pull off a
But
miracle.
you're not seeming certain, Anand. You're not seeming
Correct.
certain.
It's 75%, but that's the way sport work in Olympic sport.
But it should not be that case for us in shooting, because that's been one sport which has actually done great for India.
But if you look at Asian
you're
Games,
seeing
and we haven't really done well.
In sport, we can never say. I remember 92 110 meters hurdles. Gail Devers was leading, and then she fell.
Okay.
So it was absolutely
So
in
we
her
are
grasp.
seeing shooting fall. Is that what you're saying now?
We are not where we should be. But I'm
on
putting
a
my
good
hope-
day, you're giving it 1 gold medal.
2.
You're giving it 2 gold
Yes,
medals.
one from Shreyasi Singh and one from either
And you're
Hina.
giving it 0.
Correct.
I'm giving it 0. Yeah.
Okay.
One from Shreyasi Singh, one from either Hina or Manu.
Manu, that's what you're
Yes,
saying.
yes.
Okay. What about tennis? I mean, the tennis contingent also not looking great at the moment. I mean, Sania Mirza not there. So obviously nobody to defend that mixed team event for which we won the gold last time. Yuki Bhamri exempted from national duty to be there at the US Open. It's debatable whether he should have been there or no. But the fact is, him not being there, do we lose out a gold medal?
Possibly. I don't see that,
That
as a
is
point of
huge,
debate.
Mihir.
I don't see that as a point of debate, though. I disagree slightly
I mean, you
over
think
there.
he's done the right thing going for the US Open?
It's a personal thing, but
just
it's a right-
Speaking
it's-
from the medal tally point of view, his absence loses out a gold medal for India?
Yeah, but then I
Okay.
really wouldn't say that that 1 gold medal would have made a huge difference.
Come
if
on,
it-
Mihir. Every
No.
gold medal makes that difference.
Not really.
For a
I mean, I have
ranking.
a slightly different perspective
Okay,
about that.
okay, but where do you see the gold coming from tennis
None.
otherwise? None.
None.
The women's team is not really
No.
looking for a gold there. Even the wrestling contingent is kind of looking depleted at the moment.
It is. I mean, if you look at
we have Sushil Kumar there competing in the 74 kg category, but does not really seem to be in gold medal contention, does
yeah,
it?
I wouldn't say depleted. We have a strong contingent.
Bajrang is
but
there.
is it good enough to challenge the Asians? No, it is not. For the simple reason that since Rio, we haven't had a coach. I mean, a foreign coach or a coach.
And when you say Asian countries, obviously you're meaning countries like Iran.
Japan. Iran for the men, they're the powerhouse in men.
Okay.
Japan are the powerhouse
But
in women.
you do see some gold medals coming from wrestling?
One, I'd say Bajrang Punia has a good chance in 64. He's been doing really well. He's winning medals consistently at the Asian Championships, and if anyone, he should.
And second medal?
More than the medals, I'll be looking at how Vinesh does this time.
So Vinesh is in gold medal contention.
Again, I'll repeat myself. I'm not looking at a medal at the moment. I want to see how does Vinesh
Anand,
do
we are looking at that
against
gold medal.
against the Japanese, because if she is in form, she just might upset the Japanese.
Okay, so we can expect 2 medals from here? 2 gold medals? From
Let's put it
wrestling?
at 1 at the moment.
We put it at 1 at the moment. Okay, quickly, archery. The
0.
compound team seemed very confident before going, and they have
Yeah.
won that medal, the team medal there at the last edition of the
They
Asian
narrowly
Games.
beat Korea at home, which was a great achievement, but I can't see them repeating the same
Impossible for
performance.
gold? Impossible for gold?
Not for me.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Very difficult.
Okay, boxing, big names missing there.
But
Mary Kom won
I'd
it
put my
last time,
money
which is
on
not there
Vikas
this time.
Krishan.
You're putting your money on Vikas Krishnan, and
Krishnan.
what about Shiva Thapa?
It's a comeback tournament for him. A lot of pressure on him to do well.
Kazakhstan is surging ahead in
yeah,
boxing.
yeah.
So do we give it 1?
I'd give it one.
I would doubt it, because I've seen Vikas Krishan being battered very, very
So you're
often.
giving 0 to boxing?
0.
And on an optimistic note, you could say 1.
1.
We're not looking great at the moment. Hockey, can the men defend their...
Men should.
Men should do it this time again.
Easily.
Yeah?
Men, I'm certain they'll.
So
they
men
win.
in hockey should be doing better than what our men in cricket have just done. Yeah, can we agree on that? What about the women?
I would think they should sail through. Although they lost recently very badly to Ireland.
You
which
don't
is-
see a goal coming there. Sail through does not necessarily mean a gold.
50% at the moment.
I wouldn't
So-
really.
You wouldn't
I
put a
mean,
goal for the women's team at
I
all. You're
wouldn't
putting
put a
one
goal
for the men's team.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other pleasant surprises? What do you think badminton can do for us this time? Can they bring that break that jinx of the Asian Games?
Badminton, I think they should. I'd be very. I'll be
Who are you
disappointed if
looking
they
at?
don't.
Who are you looking at me here?
I'm looking at Saina.
You're looking at Saina for
Yeah.
a gold.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Srikanth.
You're looking at Srikanth?
Yes.
Okay.
For some reason, Sindhu has this habit of losing in the final.
Come on now. You can't draw parallels from what just happened in the World
No,
Championship.
it's been
It's a trend.
A
It's a
trend.
trend emerging.
It's been
But
happening
still,
in the
you're putting
past.
two gold medals for badminton?
One.
You
For
putting
me,
one?
it's Saina.
Me too, one.
Oh, you're saying Srikanth and you're saying Saina.
Different
so
players.
I'll have to say two from the two of you because you're giving different names. Any other pleasant surprises that might? What about bridge?
Bridge. I'm putting my hopes on sailing.
You're putting your hopes on sailing.
Yeah, the men 49er FX team.
So you're saying sailing can give us one gold medal.
Sailing can and they should
Okay.
if the Asian Championships are anything to go
All
by.
right. What about bridge? Anant, you're seeing some bright spot in bridge?
Bridge beginners. It's beginning in. It's starting in the.
It's the first time it's been
Asian
it is.
Games.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
perhaps that will bring his
Sorry.
luck.
Okay. What about gymnastics?
No, nothing.
What about golf? What about equestrian? What about martial arts? Nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
Okay, so totally we're looking at what? I'll just repeat this again. So sailing 1, athletics 2, kabaddi 2, shooting 1,
Yeah.
wrestling 1, boxing 1, hockey 1, bridge 1, badminton 1. So we're talking about
10.
around 10 gold medals. And if we are really, really optimistic, you're saying this can go to about 12,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
But an optimistic,
How many have you put down against athletics?
I put 2, but you're saying 4.
I'm saying 4.
That's why I said, assuming we're going, if we go with 2, we say we're getting 10 medals this time. But on an optimistic note,
It
if
should be
things
12.
go
Then
really great for
mine
us,
should be around 13, 14.
yours should be around 13, 14. And Mihir, yours should be
Really
around 10.
optimistic?
That's
Yeah.
really being
On
too
the
optimistic.
optimistic
Because
note
if you
too,
go
I'm-
14, we're going back to 2010 performance again, which is one of our best performances in the Asian Games. So you're still sticking to that.
13, 14, yeah.
13 for how does that change our ranking? Very quickly, let's wrap this up. How does that change our ranking, Mihir? We are currently ranked at number 8. Now, assuming we go at 10 medals, where do we go? Do we go north or south? Do we go from 8 to 6 or 8 to 10?
We go.
So we are around 150. We'll be at the
No.
150
You're looking at the overall tally. I'm looking at 2014.
2014.
Tally. Now we are ranked at number 8.
Yes.
Now, can we go to
So
number
if
6?
we are around, say, if we finish with 10 gold medals, then it depends a lot on how we will do in the silver and bronze category. And I have
for
a
a
feeling
tie,
that
for a tie.
yeah, and I'm assuming there will be tie because if you look at the 9 and 10 in 2014,
So,
they're all
Mihir,
with
very
10 gold
quickly,
medals.
assuming there's a tie, and then we do what a North Korea, Chinese
So
Taipei, Qatar,
I am
and
looking
Thailand
at
does.
a safe tally of around say 50 medals overall,
No, and a ranking of
ranking of around 9 or 10.
ranking of around 9
Yeah.
or 10. And then do we go with that?
I would say 6. I would expect Thailand to do better than us because the weather conditions.
Yes. So they have done
should-
better than us, and
Yes.
you expect North Korea also to do better than us.
I think we should pick North Korea.
So we can be at 7. You mean?
Yes,
We
might
can be. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So the takeaways here on the overall Asian Games tally, our ranking does not change. Is that right? We continue to
No,
remain at
yeah,
number 6.
yeah.
But at the 2018 Asian Games tally, on a very, very optimistic note, we can go from number 8 maybe to a number 7. But if things really don't go our way, we can slide down from number 8 to number 9 and 10. At the moment, we're just very hopeful, not sure about too many things. Let's just hope it's going to be a great performance, and let's prove many people wrong at the end of 2nd September. We're going to wait for that. On that note, Anand Francis, Mihir Vasavda, thank you so much
Thank
for
you so
speaking
much.
to Power Sports. All the best to the Indian contingent. We are waiting.